Hello and welcome. I'm Jill. This short companion video is to go along with the video about why childhood trauma creates people pleasers. So if you haven't watched it yet, you might find it helpful to start there. If you've noticed that your people pleasing isn't just something you think about, it's not just in your thoughts, but it's also something you feel in your body. A tension when you try to say no, anxiety when you're frightened that you might have upset somebody, or that sense of being on edge even after a small disagreement. There's a reason for that, because people pleasing isn't just a behaviour. It's often a nervous system response shaped by earlier experiences, which I talk about in the other video. And this is why understanding isn't always enough, because it's not just in your thoughts, it lives in your body too. So, if you'd like, we can take a moment together now to gently calm your nervous system using a powerful somatic tool called EFT or tapping. You're very welcome to tap along if that feels right for you, or simply listen and follow along in your own way. And just before we begin, a very brief note about tapping. EFT brings together the elements of modern psychology and acupressure, and in my experience, it can be a very powerful support when working with patterns like people pleasing and trauma, because it helps regulate both the mind and the body where the responses are held. So tap where I tap and say what I say. Now, if any word doesn't feel right for you, just replace it with one that fits better. Okay, we're going to start on the side of the hand. We call it the karate chop part. And you're going to take your fingers in a line and just tap. So simple. And just repeat this. Even though it's so hard for me to say no, I deeply and gently accept myself. Even though I keep putting other people first. Even when I'm exhausted, I'm open to being kind to myself. Now I'm going to show you the points just as we carry on. Take your two fingers and your eyebrow, just where your eyebrow starts. Now I'm going to keep my specs on so I can see what I'm doing. Eyebrow. Repeat this. It's so hard to say no. Then we're going to go to the side of the eye, just where that round bone is. That's it. I keep agreeing to things. We're going to go under the eye. Here. Even when I don't have the time or energy. Under the nose. I worry about upsetting people. Chin, just the crease of your chin. I don't want anyone to be disappointed in me. We're going to go to the collarbones. Just where your collarbones come down at the front, you'll feel a squidgy bit. Have you got it? We're just going to tap there. You can use both hands if you'd like. I feel responsible for how others feel. We're going to go to under the arm. Ladies, for ladies, it's where the band of your bra strap is. It's about 2-3 inches down from your armpit. You got it? Good. And it can feel exhausting. Now we're going to go to the top of the head. I like to go round in circles. But I keep doing it anyway, even though it's exhausting. We're going to go through the same points again now. Start in the karate chop. Even though this pattern feels so automatic, I'm beginning to understand it started a long time ago. Even though my nervous system still believes people pleasing keeps me safe. I'm open to seeing this with compassion. And we're going to go back up to the eyebrow. This didn't start in adulthood. Side of the eye. This goes back a long way. Under the eye. When I had to be aware of other people's moods. Under the nose. When keeping the peace felt important. Chin. When being easy made things feel safer. Collarbone. My body learned to adapt. Under the arm. To avoid conflict. Top of the head. To keep connection and love. Back up to the karate chop part and let's tap. Even though part of me still feels like I have to keep everyone happy, I accept that this has been my way of coping. Even though saying no feels uncomfortable, maybe even unsafe, I'm willing to go gently with myself. Okay, and we're going to go back up to the eyebrow. I'm so used to focusing on others. Side of the eye. I don't always notice what I need. Under the eye. And when I do, it can feel uncomfortable. Under the nose. Part of me worries things will go wrong. Chin. If I stop people pleasing. Collarbones. What if someone gets upset? Under the arm. What if I disappoint them? Top of the head, round in circles. No wonder this feels hard. Let's go back to the karate chop point. Even though this pattern has been with me for a long time, I'm open to something new at my own pace. Even though my nervous system learned this to protect me, I'm beginning to see that I might be safe now. Gonna go up to the eyebrow. Maybe I don't have to rush this. Side of the eye. Maybe change can be gentle. Under the eye. I can begin to notice what I need. under the nose without forcing anything. I can start to listen to myself. Collarbones, one small moment at a time. Under the arm, my needs matter too. Top of the head, and I am learning to honor them now. When you're ready, just let your hand drop. Please cross your hands over your chest and just take a gentle breath and blow out. And just notice how you feel. There's nothing you need to change or fix right now. Just becoming aware is already a meaningful step. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it has helped you to regulate your nervous system. And I hope to see you for my next video about the psychology of daughters brought up by narcissistic mothers. In the meantime, you take good care. Bye for now.